Dr. Fall here from Fall Chiropractic, just trying to catch up on a video. We're trying to post one once a week, usually on Tuesdays. Got a little behind. The question for this week is, where's your brain? So here we have a brain on a model, and most of us know that our brain is up in our skull, protected because it is so critical and important. 50 billion brain cells up top is controlling the rest of our body. But when it comes to the cell, this individual cells that make up your body, you have about 70 trillion bodily cells. It's debated where the brain of the cell is. And typically it's been stated that the brain of the cell is considered to be the nucleus, where the chromosomes and DNA, ever since Watson and Crick put out the double helix model of DNA, that's considered seen as the brain of the body. The truth is, Dr. Bruce Lipton, PhD, he's taught at a medical school in the biological sciences, and he states that a current understanding is actually the brain is not where we think it is. The brain of the cell is actually in the cellular membrane, or the skin of the cell. You see, the genes are turned on and off, much like a light switch. And that's why we see a different condition, health condition manifest in one identical twin that we don't see in another identical twin. Or that's how we see the same DNA throughout your body. Yet, cells, say in the palm of your hand, make skin cells, form skin cells, whereas cells, say in your eyeball socket, form eyeball cells. How does your body know how to do that? It's the same DNA. Otherwise, every time we would clap, sting another eyeball. And that doesn't happen. Well, it turns out that within the cellular membrane, encompassing the sac that encompasses the cell, that's what perceives the environment, and that's where the triggers come in to turn on or off the DNA, or different sections of the DNA, to mask or hide certain sections, or to uncover and unzip parts of the DNA for them to be to start replicating proteins that is essentially the information of life in your body. So on the cellular level, the brain is the membrane. And that is equivalent on the big scale to our perceptions. Our perceptions of life and events and circumstances matter in determining what goes on inside our body. An example would be, say, certain music or songs that you associate with being relaxed and enjoying life might be calming. Whereas someone from, say, another generation might perceive the same music as highly agitating. It might cause indigestion. It might cause them to be nervous. So perception matters. How we perceive life, death. We had recently, just today, a pastor that comes in told me he's going to be doing a funeral for an infant. And your heart goes out to the family that lost a little child before their time, at least before the common time for us to die. And certainly, though, how we perceive life and death matters as well. And that's why I definitely advocate people being people of faith, having an understanding of the greater significance of life is important. So perceptions matter even regarding health. And a quick point here regarding chiropractic and spinal hygiene. What is the one system through which you perceive life? What is the one system? You say eyes. Well, what coordinates and what directs and what takes in information from the eyeballs themselves? Taking in information, whether it's sense of smell, hearing, eyes, sense of sight, or sense of touch, it's all the same thing, the nervous system. And the state of your nervous system even matters in how you perceive the circumstances around you, how you react to them, how you respond to stress. And that is why so often we hear from, and you see in a lot of our testimonials, Folks that are under regular spinal hygiene, clearing out those blockages from a bone slightly out of place, that brightens up the nervous system. And frequently people state that they respond to stress differently. They handle stress better. So take control of your life. Come to one of our classes Monday at 6 or Wednesday at 1, and we discuss the ins and outs of your nervous system and how it controls and affects your daily health.